Hi everyone, Craig Ball here. Hope you're going well. This is the third video number 3 in our series on Are You a People Pleaser? Now the sign you may be a people pleaser today is one of my old favourites, and that is that you may have low self-esteem. Now if you've seen any of my stuff, read my book or any of that kind of stuff, you'll know that I'm against the entire concept of self-esteem. It's not low, not high, because high self-esteem invariably leads to low self-esteem. And the problem actually comes from many years ago when gender, responsibilities or the way men and women were brought up and the things that they were told, you're talking the 60s, or when self-esteem first became a thing, was more so in the 60s. Women were told that you will get your self-esteem, though perhaps not as directly as this, from relationships. Men were told you'll get yours from achievements. And that was a cultural thing at the time. Thankfully things change and it's all different. But what I'm trying to get at is that a lot of people get their self-esteem from relationships, men and women. So this is how this becomes a problem, because if you feel you get your sense of this mythical thing called worth, which doesn't really exist much either, if you're constantly chasing that based on whether or not you think people like you, I'm sure you can see how this becomes a bit of a paradox and a bit of a problem for people. So the answer, is to refuse to rate the self. So if people aren't nice to you, it doesn't mean you're worthless, horrible, or any of these other things. Refusing to rate the self also means refusing to overgeneralize between your successes and your fails, because guess what? Here's the good news. You're you, a fallible, worthwhile human being. And this might be a lot to take on, okay? Start by simply accepting you for who you are. As I just said, a fallible, worthwhile human being. We all learn by making mistakes, okay? So your little self-esteem there, you can be going up and down just because things don't work out, because you're learning, okay? And stop expecting it from other people. It's going to take a while to work on this one, so you might want to watch this video a couple more times, but stop treating that people's praise or anything, because you can't control it. So it's madness. Start looking for something else. Let your achievements or something else start to help you to accept yourself a bit better. You should be able to do it independently, okay? So the whole point of rating the self is a fallible idea. So start by replacing what you're doing with refusing to do it. Best of luck with that. Hope that works out. Don't you be a people pleaser. Get after it.